All right, guys, welcome. Let's make sure everything's working here. Brian, how are you? We're getting a late start. Late start. We got internet knocked out here in Montana, so I apologize to you guys. I tell you, I've never had good luck live streaming. I don't know how everybody does it, but I have the worst luck. I think probably about the 10 times I've live streamed, 9 out of those 10, let me get my nines right? 9 out of 10 times, it's been horrible. Hey, Joseph, welcome back, man. I know you were here earlier. Sorry about that, my friend. Have internet problems here in Montana, but we're back. Thank you guys for joining. I almost don't need this microphone. I should use my boom mic over here, but since it's on already and it's working, hopefully you guys can hear me. Brian, good to see you too. Future tradesman here. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you, Joseph, for understanding. Future tradesman. So you're not in the trade yet, Brian? You're going to be a helper, or you're already, you would be a helper or a apprentice, correct? And Joseph, as I said, thanks again for being here. We'll see if everybody's algorithm at least kicked on, because anybody that was wanting to go live tonight, I don't want to disappoint them. I want to make sure that we get something out there. So thank you. I have a whole list of things I was going to talk about, but when I got my internet knocked out tonight, I was like, oh man, it's crazy. Hopefully you guys saw some of the videos from today and this week. We got a bunch of stuff coming out, lots of news for the channel. Lots of sponsors want to hook up with us. And I said, hey, if you give my subscribers something awesome, something that I would want, starting out in my trade or just being in the trade, I go, if you got something to offer, come on board. But if you don't, sorry, I ain't going to promote it. I am not going to show it. And I don't want sponsors that are not going to benefit you guys. So, all right. Enrolled in trade school. That is awesome. I did trade school as well. LA Trade Tech in Los Angeles. One of the best schools ever, man. Started out with like low voltage stuff on circuit boards, just to give you the theory, a lot of book stuff. Then we got straight into, like wiring, PLC, motor controls, code classes. It was awesome. It was a 2-year full-time program, and I got my AS degree, Associate in Science in Electrical Construction and Maintenance. And then I didn't use it for like 8 years. Went off and did my own business, maybe even more. Maybe like 12 years I was an electrician. I had 2 other businesses, super successful. And then when I got married, I needed a job. And I said, hey, why not go back to electrical? All right. Let me get the screen to go big here. I'm trying to get it so your comments will be right in front of me. That way I'm not looking all over the place. All right. So, Brian, you just finished up your trade school, or you are now in the field or in the trade for the past 8 months? All right. So my 2 businesses, so right out of trade school, I went to trade school right out of high school. I did 2 years of like general ed, did my associates in science in trade school. I got out. I did it for exactly 1 year. So technically I had 2 years of training in school. I had never done electrical before, never worked for anybody before. Mechanically inclined, if you know how to build stuff, you're just good with your hands, you could be a good tradesman. And then 1 year I went to work for somebody. And then at that point I had an opportunity in 1993 to move to Las Vegas, Nevada. And I opened up pager stores, and I had the largest pager company called Pagers, Etc. in Las Vegas, Nevada in the 90s. And that thing cruised along great until cell phones came out. And when cell phones came out, saw the writing on the wall, sold that company, went back to the family business in California, which is tires. Worked, I don't know. I always say I only had 2 jobs in my whole life. One of them was with my dad, and one of them was for an electrical contractor, and I'll get to that. But anyway, I got into the tire business. We are one of the biggest families that own tire stores in the Southern California area. We were a lot of my cousins. A lot of us sold hundreds and hundreds of tire stores. Me, direct family, about 250 tire stores in Southern California, spread all over San Diego. Got in the tire business, and then a year into it, said, nah, not for me. I'm going to open onlinetires.com. Still the second, maybe largest. I haven't kept track. I've sold it 12 years ago. Made great money, and decided I'm not going to work. I was in my late 20s and just camping, fishing, hunting, and doing what I wanted to do, living off the cash. Then I met my wife, and my father-in-law said, no job, no marriage. Bam, what am I going to do? Fell right back into electrical trade school. It's like riding a bike. Never forget. Went to work for the largest service company in Los Angeles, became their top sales guy within 3 months, sold over $1 million in residential service work in 1 year, just to show you how much I did. And I only saw 3 customers a day, period. I wouldn't see any more. So it was great. All right, let me read some of these comments. Starting in August, so just finished high school. Brian, awesome. Hey, Brian, what state are you in? Mark it down there. And because, you know, this feed, again, we're an hour and a half late. I'm not expecting a lot of people on here. So, hey, kudos to you guys. You're here. You get to ask all the questions you want until more people join. Name the state you're going to be in, because a lot of times when people see this over again, they might give you a shout out and say, hey, man, come work for me as an apprentice. Yep, $1 million a year in service work. It was crazy. Let me tell you. New Jersey. All right, very cool. Got a lot of people on the East Coast, over the river too. Bunch of people in New York that do coaching as well. Christian, I know you're one of them. If you're watching this later, there's Brian. He's right across. Which city in New Jersey? You can list it there. Joseph, I just realized you're an Armenian brother, my friend. Harabedian. How are you? I didn't know if you knew I'm Armenian too. Goldalian. Joseph, where are you coming in from? Give us a shout out. Wait a minute. Joseph, are you my Northridge brother that we never get to hook up? Because that's Joe. You'll list it right now. I'll check it out. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. South Jersey, close to Atlantic City. Very nice. All right. Well, listen, we have our normal topics that I wanted to talk about. This is going to go out live to everybody else. So, hey, if you're joining us, welcome to the 360 Electrician channel. I'm Jeff, the 360 Electrician. And so that's what I call myself. Been in this trade since 1991 when I went to trade school. Got out of it, got back into it. Been running a brick and mortar contracting company for the past 16 years. That company is located in Los Angeles, California. As you guys know, I also have a branch out here in Montana, just south of Missoula. If you're watching this, hit me up. We're hiring. It's crazy down here. And so Montana just gave me my contractor's license, by the way, guys. You might have heard it in some of my videos. So I applied for my master's license, which again, I'll reiterate to everybody that doesn't know. Asin, welcome. Good to see you. It should be Asin or Asin Zlatev. So forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. Everybody pronounces my last name wrong, so we're even, right? So anyway, in Montana, a law passed that if you are certified or an electrical contractor, you're a hairdresser, anything with a license from out of state that is substantially equivalent or higher standard, you are allowed to get your license without testing as long as you can prove that you're in good standing. So I shouldn't say fought, but let's just say we had a bunch of emails back and forth, bunch of phone calls back and forth with Montana, where they were not considering California substantially equivalent to Montana because we don't have a master's license, right? When you first start out in California, you have an apprentice card, and then you get a journeyman card. And then if you want to become an electrical contractor, you get a C10 contractor's license. Montana has a journeyman card once you have the experience. That gives you the right to do work on residential 4 units and below. A master's card to be a master electrician gives you permission to do anything anywhere. But to be a contractor, you need a restricted contractor's electrical license, which is, again, residential only, or an unlimited contractor's license. Well, my C10 in California, you guys have seen the videos. Anybody can go online. We build $100,000, $2 million projects. So we build skyscrapers in California, but Montana was saying that I couldn't change a light bulb for grandma as a licensed contractor. Well, that didn't sit well with me. Some great people out here in Montana that really helped me out. All of you guys, you know who you are if you ever run into this channel. But boom, I got issued my unlimited contractor's license and my master's license here in Montana. Problem with Montana is there's good help is hard to find. That's a saying all around the country. So if you're having problems, click below. Let me know. Cypress, California. Good to have you, Joseph. So no, I don't think we've ever talked. I have a few Armenian brothers in here that I coach and talk to quite a bit. So if I'm ever in Cyprus, I'll come and see you. So let me know, Joseph, what do we got going on? Asin, let me know. Brian, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm going to go off the record here because my whole program got messed up tonight with the internet technical difficulties. So let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about the economy coming up. Things are getting bad, guys. Gas just hit $4.19 regular in Montana. That means things are really bad. My brother's in Texas just hit 409, unheard of. People are going to start losing their jobs. Projects are going to start canceling. I'm already hearing it in the pipeline. A lot of my guys that I'm still good with, that I worked with for years, I'm going to get off that table because it's wobbling, have just called me and said, Jeff, I'm losing my job. You got anything for me? Thank God we just signed. I've always preaching to you guys, be recession proof, get those jobs that make sure in the bad times you guys are making money. So they're calling me because they know I'm going to be constantly busy. And I told them, why jump ship? You're just going to come back anyway. And here we are. Everyone's coming back. 455 in New Jersey. That sucks. It's 5 something in California. Be happy. I think they just hit 520 or something in California. In fact, Joseph, what do you got in Cyprus? Brian, Montana is incredible. We got big problems in Montana. And the big problem is housing is super hard to find. Most jobs are lower paying, so it's really hard to have any kind of job, even a manager anywhere. You're barely paying the bills as far as housing goes here. So housing is our big problem in Montana. There's zero housing, zero rental. So that's the only problem. So hang tight. But if you're thinking about coming, hit me up. You want to be prepared. You want to get a job before you come out here. And you got to find a place to live before you come out here. So South Florida. All right. Well, I'm a little jealous with the weather, although we had good weather today, Asen. South Florida sounds pretty good about this time. I got a bunch of guys that coach in Florida. For Brian, Joseph, anybody watching here, Florida works a little bit like New York, but not as bad, which I'm surprised. New York, you have to get a contractor's license in the county that you want to work in. So you literally have to get a contractor's license in this county, then the next county, then the next county. So it's insane. The funny part is some counties have 2 million people, so it really doesn't matter. Like Montana, it's a license for the whole state. California, it's a license for the whole state. Florida, I heard, is the same way. Unless you get like a state license, then you can only work in the counties that you're at. I don't know if you've heard that before, but you can comment below. Montana has a ton of room, Brian, but again, we have no housing. People have not built housing. That's our big problem. Hey, Matthew, welcome from Waco, Texas. There's our Texas brother. So we got Florida, we got New Jersey, we got California and Montana representative, and we got South Florida. So we're all over the country. Matt, what's the gas prices in Waco? We are just talking about gas prices because it sucks if you have a cargo van or a thing van. Okay. So I tell you what, let's do this really quick. If you have, I don't know if you guys seen it before. I'm going to show you guys something here. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I got a bunch of stuff set up. I should have probably had it in here. I don't know if you guys know, but I've got the cargo van coming in. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's see what happens if I share. I'm going to do that next time. But anyway, I don't know if you guys know, but we got a cargo van for the 360 Electrician channel. Not for the business, not for anything. It's going to be like the ultimate guide to setting up your service van for electrical contractors. In it, I'm going to show you the brand that I picked, the type of racking that I picked, the type of ladder. I'm super excited about this. Sorry, I know I'm going on a tangent. But then we're going to talk about like how I stock it, stock books, how important stock books are, what parts you need in that van to do service, what parts you need in a van to do remodel or new construction. And then we're going to just talk about some of the technology you should have on that van that'll help you level up. We're going to talk about marketing a little bit about that van. So anyway, really cool stuff. Brian, $3.65 does not sound bad at all. Is that, you said 455 in New Jersey. What's 365? Anyway, Matt, sorry, you got 365 as well. What's 360? Gas is 365, Matt? Oh, I see. Brian's commenting 365. That's incredible. 365 is great. My brother's in Dallas. He said it's over $4, but who knows? Maybe Waco's a little bit cheaper. You got it, man. I kind of figured that out. So anyway, look for the van videos. Those are going to be really cool, you guys. Those of you guys who are just starting out, hey, Brian, I just did a video. Oh, I didn't do it yet. Did the apprentice video come out today? No, the ugliest video came out today. On Thursday, I have a video, Coffee with Electricians, Apprentice Edition, okay? Apprentice and Helpers. I'm giving you guys 3 tips that I want you to follow, think about. Brian, you got to think about it because you're just getting into the game. You want to learn some of these things. I mean, I'm going to tell you anyway because this won't even come out till Thursday. One of the first things is, of course, you got to be your code guru. You want to do things that most journeymen and masters aren't going to be doing. Great. Look, we know the code and everything like that, but specialize in an area of the code or just know the code really well. That way you're going to level up a lot faster. That journeyman or master is going to let you do things a lot faster. They're going to want you instead of the other guy a lot more, which is going to tell your boss, hey, dude, Brian knows the code better than all the other helpers. I want that guy. Another thing is software. We talked about service software. You guys saw the video I did on service software. Hopefully, I'm going to be partnering up and bringing you guys awesome deals on service software. So learn those service softwares. You can sign up for free. Just get in there or go to YouTube on those top service. Look, you got Service Fusion. You've got House Call Pro. You've got Jobber. You've got Field Plus. There's a new one today that a gentleman reached out. I think it was like Works or something. Go in there and type in with your junk email. Why I say your junk email, you don't want to get hounded, but if you have a junk email account, sign up for the tutorials or go to YouTube and find out about those softwares. When you go into a company, or Brian, let's just say you're working for a company now and you're the lowest guy in the totem pole, and you know that they're using Service Fusion. Go and do the tutorials on Service Fusion and then say, hey, boss, you know what? I know Service Fusion pretty good. If the secretary's not in or you have problem or you want me to start doing scheduling, I'll do that for you. Imagine, man, job security just came up to here, right? And then last but not least is learn something that nobody else in your business is doing. For example, if you came to me right now and said, hey, Jeff, I am an electrical helper, but by the way, I know how to do low voltage Cat 5, Cat 6 wiring. Dude, I'm going to be hiring you on the spot because that's such it's a need. And a lot of us guys that have been in this trade for a long time are not going to take the time to learn low voltage. So anyway, if you're an apprentice or helper and you're watching this like you, Brian, look, watch that video coming up this Thursday, but also take those tips to heart. It's gonna help you incredibly. Matt, what do you want to talk about, man? Do I have any advice on gaining more customers? Absolutely. Matt, are you and forgive me, anybody that's watching this, if I've already coached with you or you've already done my marketing packet, I apologize. There's so much going on. It'd be impossible to remember all of you guys, but I do a pretty good job once I kind of know, oh yeah, of course. So Matt, I'm assuming you're an electrical contractor, yes? Give me a quick yes or no. I know I got a 5-second delay on this, but answer that while I pitch the website. Have you guys been to the website? I need to put a banner up. Let me put the banner up. Do I even have one? Banners. Here we go. Let's head to www.the360electrician.com for coaching, courses, and my affiliate links. But that's what you want right here. This is cool. I can even follow it. Look at this. You want to come here to take the marketing course. I'm going to tell you what's in it. It's totally, totally worth it. Okay, good. You're an electrical contractor. So check it out. Matt, if you see one customer today, let's be realistic. And now I'm talking to you, Matt, and I'm talking to anybody watching this that's an electrical contractor. Even if you're going to be one, here's your lesson class. If you take my ultimate marketing course for electrical contractors, okay, that's what it's called. I got a system. That's how I got to where I can be. You know, I better get to LA because sometimes I talk about, look, I'm in Montana, 1,200 miles away, running a business in LA. People are going to think I don't own that anymore if I don't run back there. So I'll be back in about a week or two. I'll do a quick video. The way I leveled up is plain and simple, Matt. Omar, good to see you. Hey, check it out. You see a customer today, and I want you to be dead honest with me. You know, I know you can't say it, but you can type it. If you see a customer today, are you reaching back out to that customer, whether it's a month from now, 3 months from now, a year ago, or not? That's called CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Service software does that for you. So that's one aspect. But here's the key. If I come and see you, Matt, as my customer, and you give me a job, did I say that right? If I come and see you, yeah, you're my customer, and you give me a job, I'm going to say, Matt, thank you so much for giving me the job. Now I know how you are, Matt. I know you're a good paying customer. I want all your friends and family to be my customers because what do they say? Birds of a feather, right? Most likely you're going to have friends. And guess who's going to be my best salesman for your friends and family? You are. Well, how do I do that? How do I do it where you say, oh, Jeff, man, I love you. I'm going to recommend you to everybody. And then I walk out the door and your wife calls and says, I got in a car accident. You will never remember me again. Maybe a couple of weeks later, or maybe that blue moon. But what if I leave you something? What if I have a marketing system that actually gives you, Matt, my customer, so much value that I guarantee you 100% you're going to be more than willing to recommend me to all your customers. So what happens? Today, I see you, Matt, and everybody else that I'm talking to. I'm the electrical contractor just like you. I see that customer. 1 year from now, if I don't do any marketing and don't have a strategy or a system of marketing that makes that customer into 3 customers, whether it's a month from now or a year from now or 3 years from now, I don't care. I want 1 customer to equal 3. If you keep doing 3, 3, 3, you see 1 customer a week, that's 52 weeks. 1 customer every week for 52 weeks, that's 1 year. Next year, you're going to see 156, almost guaranteed. How crazy is that? And guess what? You're going to have to spend on that. Yes, my marketing course, $3.99, unless you can find the coupons. I do have coupons, so email me and I'll give you a coupon for that. $3.99. But guess what you get in my course? The full lesson on how you're going to learn that secret. And you're going to get all the material print ready with your name, your logo, phone number, and anything you want on that piece of paper through the system. I'm sending, once you do my course and pay for it, you're not just getting someone blabbing on the internet saying, this is how you make money. I put money where my mouth is. I'm going to give you something that, like, the second you can get to a printer, and then all you got to do is start seeing customers. And now you're going to make that 1 customer to 3. Those 3 become 9. 9 becomes 27. After that, don't ask me to do the math. Okay? Do the course. Check it out. When is the van video coming out? Omar, thank you for asking that question. I'm finalizing my purchase order with a company that I want to put in the van. If you guys know van racking companies, I just got a Ford Transit 250 mid-roof 148 wheelbase. It literally is sitting in the driveway right now, getting ready for the van videos. I'm just waiting for the people that I'm buying and purchasing the racking from to finalize a couple of things. They know I have a YouTube channel. We're talking about getting that. But look, I'm going to go with the guy that I'm going to put in my van. For example, if I am a fanatic of Hondas, I don't care if Toyota comes at me and says, look, I want to give this free. I want to work with you. I'm going to be more passionate working with Honda. I'm just giving you an example because I drive a Toyota and I have a Honda. But anyway, I'm going to be more passionate about what I like. So I'm reaching out and I'm buying and I'm putting the same stuff in my van that I would tell you to put in your van. But it's going to be awesome, Omar, because we're going to have a stock book. It's going to be so much value, man. I can't even start. It's just crazy. All right. I just saw a comment come in and out. Where are we here? Josu, or I know it's not Jose. Josu Obaro. That says $9.99. You didn't just do the little thing. What's on there? You'll be my first one. If you're my first one, there's that little thank you thing. I don't know if you just did a thank you. Did you just do a thank you? Because it doesn't really show on my end. But if you just did a thank you for me, I just turned that on. YouTube just made it live. It says $9.99. I don't know if that's what it is, but if it is, I'm going to reach out to you. Okay. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? I don't know. We're going to have to check that out. That'd be pretty exciting. I got a special gift for you if that is, because you were the first person since I turned that on to do a thank you. So I appreciate that if that's true. So big shout out to you. Let us know where you're coming in from. Guys, thank you for being here. And then guess what? Now's the time where I say, everybody stop. Let's start hitting the like button. As I get the like buttons hit, I keep going. So I'm pre-watching on one of my other devices. I just hit the like button. I got 5 of you on here. 5 of you, go ahead and hit that like button just so we can get that algorithm going and you'll see more people popping in. Omar, another question. What is your bread and butter for your electrical company? I've been doing well, just recessed lights. Okay, well, you said bread and butter. You didn't take my marketing course, did you? I'm gonna get one of my I'm gonna get my flyer out here. So I just did a big spiel to Matt. If you heard that? So in my marketing course, I'm going to teach you about my bread and butter section of the flyers. I don't want to give too much away because I did partner with Big West Marketing, and it's not like I can tell you everything here. But yes, bread and butter. So my bread and butter, believe it or not, is gate motors. Gate motors. I in California am hooked up for the past 10 years. I've been around for 16, maybe 12 years. I have hooked up using my upside down pyramid marketing. Check out the video after this live meet. I hooked up with a couple of companies that do gates, and man, gate motors are bread and butter. We do really well with that. I hate recessed lights, not my bread and butter. I call that the oil change of electrical contractors. So do the marketing course right there. Head to 360 Electrician, click on the courses, and do the ultimate guide to marketing for electrical contractors. You're going to love it. Josu, I'm still waiting for your comment, my friend. Let us know where you're coming from. And what else you guys want to talk about? I wonder if I should drop that video in. I'm going to get rid of this banner here. I'm using StreamYard for the first time. Let's see. Yeah, I want to get that off so it doesn't drive you guys crazy. All right, let's get those likes up, guys. Go ahead and like the stream if you can. Algorithm's going to kick in. I am going to go to a break in like 10 seconds, give everybody a quick breather, and we're going to get into round 2 as we drop off a couple of viewers here. As I said, sorry if you're watching this on the refeed. I had internet out. I'm using the T-Mobile 5G home internet here, and man, that thing got knocked out. We got some weather that came in, and I'm not sure what it was. All right. You got it, Matt. Follow up within 7 to 10 days. I hear you. Definitely do that marketing if you're going to level up. Every customer you go see, you and Omar, every customer you guys go see, and you're not doing my program, I swear to you, I don't swear, but I promise you, you guys are losing out because you're never going to be able to get that back unless you actually try to physically go back to see them. This is all marketing. It's passive marketing. I teach you passive marketing. Passive marketing is while you're sleeping. Yes, the internet is passive marketing, right? My courses are passive income, passive marketing. I teach you progressive marketing, marketing that will progress. At more customers you see, the more work you're going to get. It's going to progress. And then, of course, you have active marketing. Active marketing is something that you physically do have to do to get results. But even in my active marketing, I've got a 5 times multiplier. You can almost advertise without lifting a finger, so it's pretty cool. What accounting software are you using for tracking purchases, time, and miscellaneous expenses? Okay, QuickBooks on the back end. Everybody, QuickBooks on the back end. I hate QuickBooks. I hate QuickBooks Online, but no other choice. Nothing else is integrating. Front-end software currently, right now, House Call Pro. Is that going to change? 100% within the next 30 days. House Call Pro is gone. I'm going to be using another software. I'm working the deal out. I can't tell you what that is right now, but stay tuned. I'm working the deal to make sure you guys get incredible value out of it. And then I teach you how I do it, how I use it for sales, how I use it for marketing, how I use it for time tracking and all that good stuff. All right, guys, hang in there for 2 seconds. I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to get my banner out, and we're going to be right back, coming up to the 30-minute mark. All right, hold on. All right, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. Hopefully we got some other questions here. Is the flyers exclusively for residential customers? No. You can use, or the marketing system, sorry. My marketing system works for commercial, works for residential. You're good to go, Matt, on any of them. I'm having trouble getting my whale job. There you go. Omar, you've been listening, my friend. Did you do coaching? You got to get to coaching. Let's talk about that. Look at the upside down pyramid. I need you to get your whale job. For those of you guys that are watching, you don't know what the whale job is. I always tell everybody when they jump ship or when they first start out, you got to get your whale job. Your whale job is a job for whatever it is for you. I don't know. It might be 1,000, might be 10,000. It's going to be a 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 plus job. But the key is that it's a several week project, a 1 week, a 2 week. Let's just say it's 5 days long. The point is that you have work for those 5 days. I would do more. A whale job to me would be like a 10-day, maybe a month job or remodel. All right. But do your whale job. And then in between, you just try to fill in that work. Because let's be honest, I'm building my house right now. You know, plumber came in these 2 days, but now he's gone because we got to do some framing. And then the plumber is going to be back this day. And this in between that plumber or the HC guy or me, the electrician, we got other jobs going. But on these days, we have work. And that work spread over 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. You know, sometimes it looks like this, right? You got, I'm doing fingers wrong, but you got to work, then you got to work 3 days, then you have no work for day 2, then you got to go back to this job. But this job is going to keep you afloat. So, you know, whatever your jobs look like, we call that whale jobs, and you need to fill in between with your service calls, running your business, leveling up, all that kind of stuff. All right. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? All right. Well, we know who JP is. JP, good to have you. JP, didn't you do the, yes, you did. And I want to say Jonathan, right? Jonathan, JP3, it's you, Jonathan, or did I mess that up? I'm going to take a look. Jonathan, see, I got so many guys that are coming in and out, but I know that logo from anywhere. Joe, there you go, Joe. Joe, did you do the marketing course? I think I saw your logo come through. Even though I'm not the one that puts it together, my team does. I think you did the marketing, didn't you? Let me know. Comment. What general liability insurance? You know, I'm stupid. Why am I not putting your comments up here? I told you all my live streams suck. I'm getting better at it. This is Electricians trying to do YouTube. What general liability, workman's comp, commercial vehicle is the best? Remind me. Yes, and it's extremely helpful. I knew you did it, Joe. I knew I did. I saw your logo come in. It looked awesome. Joe knows exactly what I'm talking about. But did you get value out of that, Joe? Is it just this is it. I want to show this. I want to take this clip everywhere else. Joe, was it worth the investment that you paid to get it? Yes or no? That's all I really need to know. And if it wasn't, be honest. I don't care. I think it brings value, but I think everybody needs to know. So, Joe, remind me what state you're in. And then I'll let you know about that because, yes, you should have all of those insurances. I did have Geico, believe it or not, for my commercial auto. Remember, all my commercial auto is in Los Angeles, California, and everything sucks there. Everyone's leaving the state. So, okay, great. New York. Hey, I don't know if Brian is still in here. Brian's over in New Jersey, but he was near Atlantic City. I told everybody to comment where you're coming in from because, you know, on that back feed, if you're looking for good employees, you have any questions, that's what this channel is about. It's not about, dude, I'm the best electrician. Walk into your wholesale house and nobody wants to talk to you. Talk to people. Connect. Nobody is your competition. Unless you literally are advertising top and bottom, left and right, you know, no one's your competition, but they can be your friend. They can be your partner. They can be an ally. Man, you're a two-man show and they're a two-man show. Hey, why don't we become a four-man show when we need to and help each other out, you know? So, yes. Okay, there you go. Joe said it. Worth the investment. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate you, and I think you're going to level up like crazy. So New York, listen. So Geico, if they're still in New York, yes, they pulled out of California. I have a company that I use in California. Again, New York's really hard, but you know you have to shop for general liability insurance. You have to shop for workman's comp. Workman's comp is a percentage. Okay, it's going to depend on your experience. It's going to depend on how much payroll you have. Anybody that's below 10% is good. Anything above 10% is bad. I don't know your area perfectly, but start with 10% or below. If you're just started out your business within the last 5 years, you can expect to be 7, 8, 9, 10. It might even be unheard of. Maybe your area is 10, 11, 12. I don't know. In my area, 11, 12 was the norm. I found a company. I'm at like 7%. And what's more important for me is my guys can get on the roof. 18% of my gross sales can be solar. And that's super important because nobody will insure you as soon as you go up there. HS, welcome, Washington. Good to have you. 2 states over. I'll be visiting you guys when I go over into Spokane soon. And let us know if you guys are electrical contractors or not. Hey, we smashing the like button? I'm going to refresh here and make sure you guys are smashing that like. Smash that like button, guys, please. Let's get that algorithm up so other people later can see it. We got 8 of you. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate that. I hope you're all subscribed. You wouldn't be here, I don't think, if you weren't. So I appreciate that. Any other questions? I'm going to start putting up a couple of your posts up here. Again, I don't know what that is right there, but Josiu, I'm horrible at English, man. Again, it's just my last name, Goldalian. So sorry for messing that up. Are you still in here? I didn't see you comment at all. Comment if you are. I don't know if that $9.99 is that thank you. Do we even have a thank you button? Let me check this, actually. I don't see a thank you button, so I don't know where that came from. But I know on my regular videos, there's that new thank you button, and I put it up. I don't think I have a choice. I think YouTube just put it up there. But if that's what that was, I appreciate that, man. I really do. So, Joe, there you are in New York. Matt, you got a comments in here. Omar, I know you're having trouble getting that whale job. We just talked about that. All right. Brian, you ready for the code? Are you still in here, Brian? Guys, go as soon as you're done here. Go. There it is. I love this little tracker. Go to www.the360electrician.com. Click on courses. I'm going to give it to you. Joe, over at Big West Marketing. Sorry, my friend. Level Up 2022. You're going to get $50 off. $50 off the marketing, ultimate guide for marketing package. Joe, I know I just said that coupon. I really hope that you got that. If you didn't, hit me up. I'll give you a discount next time. Level Up 2022, all capital letters. The Level Up in all capital letters 2022. 2020 will work too because my stupid nutso said 2020 when me and Joe were making the video. So I had to put that up as a coupon too. That, I promise you, is going away in 5 days. No more coupons. And that's it. So go there. Sole proprietor, do I need workman's comp? Not if you're by yourself, but let's be honest, HS, you're going to need help. You're going to hire someone. So unless you do it from a hiring agency that covers themselves, but I'd still be worried. I'd still want to cover your butt. Anybody falls and busts a leg open, dude, you're done. Your career's done. No insurance is going to cover that. Nothing. They're going to say you were negligent because you didn't get workman's comp insurance. It's coming out of your pocket. Your corporation's not even going to protect you. So yes, get it. But get pay as you go workman's comp, by the way. Joe, I think we were talking about that. Get pay as you go workman's comp. QuickBooks sometimes has offers you insurances through QuickBooks. So check that out too as well. All right. I'm a small contractor and regularly borrow labor from another small contractor, and they utilize me. When they come into specialty situations they are not used to. Very beneficial to both parties. Absolutely. That's exactly what I was just talking about. But Matt, make sure your workman's comped up. Make sure you got general liability insurance, because if they get jacked up, you're jacked up. Yeah, JP, no problem. Definitely go pay as you go, but be careful. They're going to ask you what your payroll is and how many employees. If you just tell them I'm only going to pay $10,000 a year, some people might not do it. It's okay to say, I hope I should be careful what I'm saying, because unless it's signing the paper, it's insurance fraud. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want to tell them something and it's not true. But if they generally say something, give them your anticipated payroll. Like if you know you're getting bigger and you're going to hire in the next month, but you're not right now, say, okay, payroll this year might be $50,000. Tell them that. How many employees? You hope to get 3 by the end of the year. Give them that number. That way they're going to work with you more. They're going to be able to help you more. Again, go talk to your insurance agent. They're the ones that are going to help you the most. All right. What else we got in here? There's my little baby girl checking in on me. Sorry, I had to mute for the little one there. All right. So let's get you back on there. HS, we answered that. Yeah, you do need workman's comp if you are going to have anybody working for you. Hey, if you're just joining us, smash that like button if you can, please. Let's see. We're at 8 likes. That would be awesome if we get to at least 15 by the end of this this chat. Thank you so much. We're at 10, you guys. Any other questions? Got a new one coming in. There we go, Matt. We are covered with workman's comps. 2 million general liability. Nice. With a 5 million umbrella. Bro, you're doing well. I mean, and you said you're a small company. So that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And again, Matt, remind me you're coming in from I'm scrolling back up. Where are you, Matt? Did you tell me where you're coming in from? Waco, Texas. That's right. Okay, great. You know, Waco, you got a lot of work coming in, so that's awesome. I usually do like if the minimum is 500, I'll double it. If it's $1 million, I'll double it. It just depends how long you've been. Remember, something called judgment proof. If you don't own anything, you don't own your house, you're literally renting, your vehicles are the only thing that have asset value, you're called judgment proof. So get the minimums when you're starting out, because if something happens, no one's suing you. You know, what are they going to take when you don't have anything? Once you start building, you have a house, you have a family, you have a lot of things, you know, start getting insurance leveled up, because you're going to need that. Okay. Joe, also just wanted to say thank you for hooking me up with Joe Burnich. Big West Marketing is taking over the website. Dude, awesome. Hey, you know what, Joe? I think he told me that today. Dude, you are, man, I want to talk to you in like 6 months. I want to get you on the channel, actually, or get in the Google Meet, or just reach out to me in like 3 months. Once his algorithm kicks in and you're like leveled up, I want you to come back and be a special guest. Let's get on like a live stream like this and just bounce back and forth. I'll get you on here. I want to know about it. You guys know that in Montana, when I start up the company, the brick and mortar up here, which I haven't done, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but if I ever do, Joe's going to start us from scratch, and then we're going to follow that along and show everybody on the channel what he does. So it's very, very cool. Yeah, Matt, got you, man. I had to scroll up to see that you're from Waco, so welcome. Again, if you're just joining us, smash that like. If you're watching it on the repeat, go to the 360electrician.com, sign up for coaching, sign up for your marketing courses. Today, I just got a text again. When is my paperwork 101 coming out? It's coming out, guys. It's coming out. I have the forms right here. Oh, it's coming out. It's just tough to do. There's a lot of stuff going into it. Yeah. I can't wait till you're on too, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. And here we are, Matt, again. You work in industrial facilities that have minimums. Yep, there you go. And industrials are good. Hey, you didn't comment on me on one of those chats where you said that. Did you comment to the followers that said, hey, guys, I think either you did the upside down pyramid and you called a bunch of industrial places, and I think you commented, or somebody commented that said that's like untapped business. I mean, I've done aerospace before and stuff like that, but industrial is a great way to go, man. For commercial, it's good money. So look, we're at 43 minutes. Keep smashing that like. We're going to end it at 45. I apologize. We're supposed to start this at 4:30. I had some technical difficulty with the internet, but you know, guys, I love you guys. Hey, you know what? Search me on YouTube under Electrician. I don't pop up, believe it or not. Can you believe that? You search me under electrical contractor help, electrical business. I'm number 125710. I don't show up under Electrician, and it's always been weird. I've never marketed or done my keywords or algorithm, if you're a tech guy, in the back end to target that, because I don't want do-it-yourselfers. I'm not the code guy. I'm here to level you up. If you're in the trade, just getting in the trade and eventually want to become an electrical contractor, or you are one. So that's what I've niched in. But go down and click on my videos under Electrician if you ever get a chance, because I think that helps the algorithm and then kicks it on. You know, you'd be surprised. We don't have that many subscribers, guys. So subscribe if you're watching this and you haven't. I kind of live off subscribers. Not that I don't show it, because I don't care. I don't want to make this channel about, oh, this guy's got X amount of subscribers, he's cool. No, if you get something out of this channel, you get something. Thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down, but leave a comment. Let's talk about it. So I'm really appreciative of you guys to keep leveling the channel up, keep subscribing, get it out there. Comment on all of the videos. Even if you don't like it, just comment. Hit that thumbs up, get that algorithm up. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get that banner off of there because it's been there forever. You guys know what to do. I'm going to wrap it up. A couple more questions and we're done. Let's see what we got, Matt. This is my first live stream. Awesome. Thank you. But if you're good with motor controls, programming, and especially troubleshooting, it's a great market with good margins. Absolutely. One of my favorite classes in trade school was motor control. Schematics. Man, I did this job for an aerospace company with a 50-year-old like CNC type crazy machine, welding machine. It did like 4 different things, made 50 years ago. Pneumatic, lots of valves. Everything was a contactor. There's no chips. There's no electronics. Man, the schematic took about 3 of those whiteboards and we figured it out, but it was awesome. I loved it. Hey, I love you guys. can't wait to see you guys again. Definitely go to the website, hit that like button. We'll see you on the next one. I'm going to do another one. Stay tuned. This one got messed up today. I'll do another one. But for now, look, video coming out in 2 days for you apprentices and helpers and electrical contractors. I'm giving advice to apprentices. I think you guys should watch and you should ask those questions of your apprentices and your helpers. Today's was the Uglies book. And if you saw yesterday's was service software. And then soon we'll get one on the service fan and leveling up your service fans. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you as well, Joe. Thank you all you guys. We'll see you on the next one.